comes the axe! Prove yourself!
Not backing off at all on that Undying, although he doesn't really have any mana or HP left to speak of, so he probably will have to. And in fact, Kaka finds a kill onto Ollie. Dark, he's still going in with that Decay though. I'm not sure about that one. He does cop the Ether Shock, and of course Dark not backing off at all on that Undying, although he doesn't really have any mana or HP left to speak of, so he probably will have to. And in fact, Kaka finds a kill onto Ollie. Dark, he's still going in with that Decay though. I'm not sure about that one. He does cop the Ether Shock and aggression on that offlane. In terms of last hits though, like Emo and Ying are pretty much fairly even. Like Emo is slightly ahead though. Mid lane, Old Chicken, this bear is being very frustrating and he will end up falling. Doodle, I mean you can just afford to dive tier 1s like that when you've got that Spirit Bear available. Especially when you've got that level 3. The level 3 Spirit Bear where you can actually just go and hope for an entangle. And meanwhile, they end up getting that Ember Spirit again. Kaka will end up surviving for the moment, though Ollie will eventually get him with the Sprout. Dark, saying hello to Dogfights again. The Hex will come out. Last is there as well, though. Old Chicken seemingly wanted to go in. He is copying a lot of damage from Dogfights. As well as that last continues these right clicks, and now they've got the Shackles on him. So the Brewmaster will end up going down. Dark, he'll be the next target. This is probably the harder target in the sense that he has got the Soul Rip and Decay, and he will get Dogfights out of this, though he's got to be careful not to lose his own life. And
5. Farm's not the most amazing, but again, they've been struggling these lands, a lot of pressure being applied. It looks like Dark's in trouble.
Yeah, gets shackled up, although again, the Soul Rip comes out, but the real man they want is Old 11. He tries to make a run for it. It's a lot of damage coming in, and Ollie will find the last right click, and with the Brewmaster against the Magnus Shadow Shaman, it's really hard to sustain. Like, he's got no regen available. And they're just, every time he TPs in, they're just going to continue shackling him up. Ether Shock's coming out as well. And Dogfights, he wants another shackle or a hex right now. Ollie's coming in as well, and they found him. They get the shackle off. He's pretty much just stuck there. No Primal Split available. He will end up falling very, very early on again for Ollie. Tag team has been activated, but he will just go for the TP. Snowball is there. The shards gave vision on Ollie. Well, slowly but surely will end up falling. And he gives it away to the Lycan as well. So Old Chicken will claim 9 off. Ollie may have to trade his life away for this though. Dark will be there with the Decays as well. Nice Sprout comes out. Tombstone is dropped to actually break the tree line down. And Ollie, slowly but surely, does end up falling. That is now 2 kills for our Core Dazzle. He has actually gotten the treads, and he is going for the Necro 1 book. Meanwhile, though, Kaka, he will end up... And now Invis is gone. He's in the middle of all of them, but they're going to initiate onto Dogfight straight off the bat. Now the Primal Split as well. He's going for the Lone Druid. Dogfight still alive throughout all this, but that tag team damage is quite a lot. And meanwhile, Emo ends up getting in top. Trade the Maelstrom already up on Doodle. That is very quick on him. Spirit Bear. Oh, nice RP comes out. That's a lot of heroes in that as well, but the Snowball will save them for the moment. Now last, he will go in though. Emo is here, and what an absolute mess of a team fight. Ollie, he'll end up dropping as well. 2 heroes go down for the side of IG, and Kaka with that Snowball really saved the day jump. Look at this Lone Druid's farm. He's got 3 Wraithbands, Treads, and a Maelstrom at 12 minutes in. That seems kind of ridiculous.
He is about 2k gold ahead, so it is to be expected. That sounds about right.
Going after Dogfight spot lane, they'll get a very easy pick off, but again...
Was there on the Ember Spirit as well, so he got a nice amount of gold. He has a Veil now.
Well, he certainly does. Now roaming in. They do get Kaka on that Tusk, a nice pickup. It's a lot of damage. The wards have been dropped though by the Shadow Shaman. Now, Wolf, where is it? The RP in the backlines. He does get 2. They're trying to get Doodle. He's falling quite low at the moment, and he will end up falling. The Old Chicken will throw out the Wolf form, and now Dogfights. He'll be the target. Eat the Shock. Hex is out. Dogfight still surviving somehow. Now the Shackle. He was actually on a Wolf. There will be a Primal Split going on in the backlines as well, and it looks like they are going after last. He doesn't even have an RP anyway. Now Emo actually jumps in. Bell is there as well as the chains, and that's a lot of damage on Old Chicken. Can they burst him down though? It looks like they probably can, and they will. Now Old 11 will be the next target. The Spirit Bear is chasing. Ollie is in the middle of everyone right now. He wants to get the hell out of there, and they will snowball straight back in onto Doodle. They really want that lone druid. He's falling relatively low now, and they can't kill off Ying on that Dazzle yet. He's got that Shallow Grave available. Meanwhile, this Undying still very, very healthy. They finally get Ying throughout all this. Emo just trying to make a run for it. Dark ends up falling. Now the Serpent Wards drop. There's 3 down for the side of King Gaming. Now make it 4. IG. It looked really bad at the start of that engagement, but they just turn it all around, and Keem Gaming just stick around way too long. Now Dogbites, he's just going to make it a full team wipe. He gets the Hex, he gets the Shackle off as well. Can Last actually finish this off? Well, there'll be a delay with the Snowball, but this should just be a full team wipe coming out, and it is. Mind you, the Lycan just respawned, but it still counts as a full team wipe.
Yeah, definitely. So a really nice team fight coming out from IG. Very messy, I have to say. And that was without RP. Although it looks like they might be able to get dogfights. Yeah. I just want to point out, with his bad Juju at level 1, Necronomicon at, just the Necrobook 1, you do get...
With the illusion, because it was right next to the actual bear. Now, they will go after the task. Kaka, he will end up falling. With that, do they go for any more? Last, he'll find the double RP as well. The Shockwave, he'll drag him back, and this looks really bad for the side of Keen Gaming, although here comes the Lycan. He doesn't know whether to run in or not, although they will find Last and dogfights as well. He'll get melted. Doodle's the only one left. In fact, he will fear them. Now here comes Emo. He needs to help out somehow, but how does he do it? He misses the chains on the old chicken, and that Lycan will not leave this lone druid alone. It's Bear versus Wolf in this team fight. Emo, he will end up getting old 11, and it looks like Dark will also end up falling, so they pretty much just delay the team fight as long as possible, and they'll find the chains as well onto the Dazzle. Ying will end up falling, and now Roshan can be taken.
It was pretty keen, and I feel like Keen Gaming were just pretty keen about that jump in.
Very nice punch. They will end up getting Dark on that Undying.